quite defines a season, like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David? Gashing the knee on the right. Zone. Touchdown, Aggies! When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together, and how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points on them.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Craver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This drive will open from the 15. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick six.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Gives it on the option. Open space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line paving the way for those backs and those great teams they have.
Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football, like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QBC's easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. And the timing just a hair off.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Reed. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Here's the handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harbor. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different?
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is good. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Looking for a man, it's Reed. Under fire! How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Carroll. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Aggie. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide.
There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman, David, what's his strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Sellers. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Try to get it to the edge. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Aggies want to crank the tempo. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bussey. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Moss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Reed. Got a man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, the ball squirts out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab on the left. They'll immediately call timeout. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Connection to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. On the move is the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
To the air, it's Sellers. On target. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Secures it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Got his man quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Hunt. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. A&M comes back out with another first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He breaks the tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw. It's Zeno. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Punt is in the air. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Zeno. Caught behind the line, it's Daniels. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game and try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker is Clark. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Keeps it going. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot, and guys, they answer the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings, but man, they were easily the better team today.
Well, and I get that nameless faceless, but when you play a ranked team, it gets your blood going a little bit. And you could tell they were ready to make a statement. Played a good squad. They made them look like they weren't a good squad, proving why they're ranked so high.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Gonna run it. It's Stewart. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. It's complete. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.